Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. Time for an NHL 3-pack here for Ramon Scott. You'll find us pre and plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Showing good results over the past 3 days. All sports, really MLB's been fine as well. Let's bring him right now. Ramon Scott. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, could be a fun weekend of sports action with baseball and NBA, NHL, and the big MMA card on Saturday. The big UFC 300. That's, I guess, kind of the feature outside of golf. So, it's April and there's still things to do.
Certainly are a lot going on here in sports. And down NBA, NHL playoffs about a week away. So we're getting ready to roll here. We'll start with our NHL 3-pack. We begin here with the Jets and Avalanche. We see the Avalanche $1.55, total of 6.
Yeah, things to do right here with the Jets and the Avalanche because right now they're tied, so basically playing for home ice here. It looks like the winner will be right now, I guess, in second place. But Jets won both meetings this season. Winnipeg coming off that nice win over Dallas, 3-0, should be a great goaltending matchup. You'd think Hellebuck, Gurdjieff in here. Both guys. Hellebuck 35-19, Gurdjieff 38-17. Hellebuck 2.42 goals against. I just think this 2-1, 3-1, Tony, 3-2, whatever the case may be. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game here with Winnipeg and Colorado on Saturday in this big game. Both teams taking this one very, very seriously. I think it'll be a playoff type of game. So I'm expecting it to be playing very, very tightly.
All right, Ramon Scott. Click the link below for his best bets. Jets, Avalanche. The pick here will be under total of 6 goals. All right, we'll continue on, guys. Be sure use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all Ramon's pre-and pick packages. Click the link in the description. Get to his page. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown as we get ready here for the next game here on the board. As we go from 4 Eastern, we go into 8 Eastern time here, and we'll get to the next game here on the board. Let's see what we got here. Keep it moving here. Anyways, here we're going to get to the Bruins and Penguins. Here we go. Bruins and Penguins, ABC game, 8 Eastern time. Bruins $1.35, total 6.
Yeah, no let up for the Penguins now, Tony. No turning back. You're headed for the playoffs. You got to keep winning, though. Who'd have thought we'd be saying that the way they were, a couple weeks, a month ago or so? They're hot right now. 7-0-3 the last 10. Really coming in strong here. We're going to face Boston. Comes in rested off of the loss to Carolina. They had been on a winning streak before that, but I would just think again. I like this game, Tony, to be important still here for both teams, but really for Pittsburgh here at home. They got Nedeljkovic in there, I would assume, tomorrow. Boston with Allmark. Boston's gone under in 6 straight and 9 of their last 12 on the road. Pittsburgh's gone under in 7 of those 10 games during this point streak right now in the series. Has gone under in 5 of their last 7, so going to have to go under here with Boston and Pittsburgh in a big Eastern Conference game on Saturday.
All right, Mo Scott here. Get his screenplays over at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll find the link in the description. Bruins, Penguins, under total of 5.5 goals. All right, we'll continue here on our NHL rundown, our NHL 3-pack. We continue here at this hour. We'll get to this game right here, right? Blue Jackets, Predators. We see here the Predators 305, total 6.5.
Yeah, I just think, mix in a little bit of what's going on with Columbus right now and their 10-game road losing streak. Nashville here, obviously clicking right now, looking pretty strong. Uh, Columbus averaging just 2.84 goals against on the road this season. Last 10 meetings, I mean, this series is a very low-scoring series. Last 10 meetings, 3.1 to 2.2 average score, with Nashville having the edge in that statistical category. Saros here probably for Columbus. Jet Greaves still learning here. He's 2-5 for Columbus. Saros certainly will get the job done here. And I'm going to take him to cover this goal line. Nashville has won 7 straight meetings here at home versus Columbus, so I think they will get this puck line there, and you see it pretty much a toss-up, maybe laying a little bit here at $1.15 or so, Tony. But I'm going to go with Nashville here in this one.
All right, well, Scott, to hear Blue Jackets Predators, it'll be Nashville Predators. The puck line, lay the puck and a half here, minus the 115. All right, we got through our 3-pack here from the NHL. Now it's time to take a look over at TonySpace.com for the action on Saturday. Lots of volume here on Saturday from the MLB. We got 16-game card doubleheader with Twins Tigers. Also in action here with the NHL, 13-game card. NBA takes the day off until tomorrow's big 15-game card. Ramon doing great work here in Major League Baseball. As you see over the past 3 days, also showing great profit here for the year. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, we're doing fine in NHL as well. 7-4 last 11 picks here on the site, and going to be rolling into the playoffs here. Tony, you mentioned the baseball numbers. We'll be involved in the baseball card tomorrow. Just look at what you have tomorrow. We know the NBA takes a day off here, the way they've structured it, so we're going to go with baseball early here. I'm up 5.6 units on the season so far in Major League Baseball. And then as you get into the hockey card, kind of goes through most of the day, and we'll be firing on that card. But Tony, with no college basketball, I've opened my soccer ledger so far this season. 2-1 this week as I get going here with soccer action. Might end up with 2 packages actually tomorrow. Maybe one international package with a 3-pack, and then an MLS package late is what I feel like, and then I will have a package for UFC 300. When I put those packages together, Tony, sometimes, we don't even have the main event. I try to just choose, if it is a premium play, the ones that are at least closely lined to a pick 'em. I mean, something, there's not much you can do in the fights. I mean, sometimes there is always a decisive favorite sometimes, or you might take a dog, but nonetheless, we're not dealing out crazy favorites here or anything. I'm trying to give you realistic betting advantages here that I see. I host a very popular podcast with a great handicapper, and we always have some of the top handicappers in MMA, so I'm really in tune with the UFC here in Las Vegas, Tony, and I've hit 6 of my last 8 selections here on the site in MMA. So this is the big day. This is their Super Bowl, if you will. We're really bigger than that because they number 300. So I'm so old, Tony. I remember watching it when it was in single digits. I think we had to rent it at Blockbuster actually for the first 7 or 8 of them before they started getting real popular. So I've been around the UFC scene, and I'm going to come at it with a package tomorrow for that big UFC 300 card. So I will definitely be in action. May even get to double-digit plays here, even without NBA tomorrow, because we'll be delving into a little bit of soccer here. But we don't have 140 college basketball games to look at, Tony. You get some extra time to do some things, and I don't do anything. I sit here and watch sports. So we're going to have premium selections tomorrow here on the site. Grab that premium pass there. You see Tony shows it, the 3-day, 7-day, and 30-day I'm looking at. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages, including those day packages that I'll have as well in the NHL, Major League Baseball, soccer, and UFC. So should be still a day of action, Tony, and hey, not for the faint of heart. If you want to come in, in the March Madness and the NFL playoff, that's fine. I'll be here. But if this is where you need me, I'll be here on Saturday with hardcore sports betting action.
That's right, guys. Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. Showing good results in baseball for the year. Also up there over the past 30 days, all sports combined showing great profit. NHL the last 7 days has been on par here, 483 units of profit. So go ahead and get him over Ramon Scott. Hit the link in the description. You'll land right on his handicap page. This is where you get his long-term passes, 3, 7, 30 all sports pass. Get all his premium plays for that time period select. When you go to his handicap page, make that purchase. Of course, it even includes peripheral sports. If you get into the action here with soccer, also in UFC, he actually saw the birth of UFC. How many people can say they saw the birth of a sport? He was around for it. So on board with Ramon Scott, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. You can access Ramon's page again. Click the link in the description. You'll land right there. Go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon also put together a 3-pack from MLB. You want to check out those picks, well, you better subscribe so it's easy to find, right? Because we've got so much content on our channel now. You got to make sure you subscribe, set notifications, be notified of all the plays, get the alerts, get those picks. 3 picks from Ramon from Major League Baseball having a red-hot season. Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you later.